Hi, friends. Welcome to my Tuesday under 5 minute devotion. And here I take less than 5 minutes to share a little bit of scripture and some thoughts from myself. So appreciate you being along with this journey with me here today. I'm thinking about moments of wonder, wonder with an O, and thinking about it. And I've mentioned this a lot that here in this warmer season when the days are longer, I've been doing early morning walks and walk through my neighborhood. And I always try to, if I can, go past in my neighborhood. I can go along Northwest Boulevard, and that's a busier street. There's sidewalks, but the reason I like to at least go there is because it opens up to the bluffs there at the river and this big, huge, expansive view. And so I'm walking through my neighborhood. It's just houses and trees, and then all of a sudden hit this big, huge view. And any other part of the country, I've lived in other parts of the country, any other part of the country, they would think, wow, this is just amazing, this kind of view. I mean, in Missouri or Indiana or wherever places I lived, but here it almost seems commonplace that we have these things like this. But I try to do that just because it's beautiful and it draws out wonder for me. And sometimes Northwest Boulevard is quiet and it's almost feels like it's all for me, just this big, huge view. Um, a couple weeks ago, I was walking and there was a rainbow off in the distance, and here I am. It's 5:15 in the morning or whenever it is, and it almost felt like it was only for me. This rainbow that was just beautiful, and the expanse of the sky, and here was this rainbow. These moments of wonder are there in life, and sometimes they just show up like that rainbow. That was just a moment of serendipity and unexpected good thing that came along. But sometimes they're there because I go and find them, like that bluff that I make a point of going past just to see it. There's this verse in Luke, and this is after a couple of things have happened. Jesus has done a healing, but he also offers forgiveness to this person, and then here's how the verse goes. All the people were beside themselves with wonder, filled with awe. They glorified God, saying, "We have seen unimaginable things today." And that's Luke 5:26, the Common English Bible. So those moments like that where we say, "Wow, I've seen unimaginable things." So they're there in life. And okay, here was a moment where the people weren't expecting it, but I also think they can be found. You can't just make it happen, but you can go and find them. We all get in our routines. I mean, daily life is a thing of routines, and that's nothing bad about that. That just kind of helps us manage our days and do the things that we have to do. And and routines are helpful, and sometimes they're reliable if life is crazy to have a routine. And so I'm not speaking against routines or saying this is what I do at this time of day. And like my morning breakfast routine is pretty much the same every day, but I enjoy it and I look forward to it. Nothing wrong with routines, but sometimes when you're just in routines, you don't have necessarily those experiences of wonder. And sometimes you have to go and look for them. And that means stepping out of your routine. It means maybe going to a different place. It means seeking out something new. And we sometimes have to tell ourselves to do that or kind of move ourselves along to do that. And but if you do, I mean, think about those moments of wonder you've experienced where you stood at the side of the Grand Canyon or whatever it was, and you think, wow. And those things change you for the better. And wonder brings about a different sense of imagination, living a certain humility. And so, here's my word of advice for you. If you want to take my advice, is seek out some moments of wonder. And speaking particularly to folks here in this part of the country, we live in a beautiful part of the country. Anywhere you go, take a drive, and you're going to have a moment of wonder. And even if you just go down to Riverside State Park to bowl and pitcher and walk out on that bridge across the river, you're going to have a moment of wonder. Seek those out. Think your day will be better because you did. So go and find wonder where it is. So peace to you all. Thanks for being with me. Bye bye.